Hello everyone and welcome back to Gamer Hacks. So I know my English is not the best. If you have hard time understanding me, let me know in the comments and I will add subtitle for this video. Anyways, navigate through the video through the timestamps and I will add them according to the HP of the boss. And I will start my guide guys with the raid leaders. You have 3 skills, either Silian for damage or Wii or Dwarf. By the way, you can use them by just pressing Ctrl Z, Ctrl X, or Ctrl C, and only raid leader can use them. You pass the lead if you died. And also, you need to aim these skills on the boss before using them. And finally guys, this bar will be filled over time or countering the boss fill it faster. So guys, try to choose the correct time before using Silian. Like now, I will wait until the boss stop moving, doing any other mechanics, and I will aim at him like this, then Control Z. Easy, the boss got hit. Now let's start with the mechanics guys. At X45, the boss will phase from the blue wolf to the red wolf. Literally, you have to do nothing, just wait until the phase ends because you cannot deal any damage during that. X37 to 35, the first mechanics will be happening and the red wolf will call the blue wolf. And both of them will be on the map. You need to separate between them. It will be a lot easier to kill. And as you can see, there is a red target above my head. That's mean the red wolf will follow me. So I go top area. And by the way, also the blue target go to bottom area or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. The most important, you separate between these two bosses. And you should know guys that only 4 players will have this yellow buff on them. And this yellow buff allows you to be able to attack the predators. Not only that, you will also have 10% more damage on that wolf. Like you see, only character affected by this one can attack this target and they will get 10% more damage. Though you still can attack the other wolf, but it's not recommended because you will lose the 10% buff on the blue wolf. So if you are from the other 4 members that doesn't have this buff, you will literally deal invalid damage on that predator. Like I will try now to attack the predator and deal invalid damage because I don't have the buff. From X35 to X30. This is kinda the hardest 5 bars. By the way, the boss will do just normal attacks, but he will go into darkness mode. And to be fair, it hurts a lot. So be careful from these 5 bars and try to push the boss as fast as possible. Just try to push him, use any awakening, any other skill to avoid this problem. As long as you reach the X30, you will reach the next mechanics and you will be fine. If you couldn't reach that, believe me, you will lose at least 1 or 2 players during these 5 bars. Now let's move to X30, the main mechanics. Now I will explain the all 6 method. All 6 method is depends on the party leader. He will use Wii, the second one, Control X. Then he will move to the top and lowering all the orbs behind him like this. For all the other 7 or 6 members, it depends if you are doing it all 7 or all 6, they need to go directly to the boss and, you know, stagger him because he will have this small stagger thing. Just stagger him because we doesn't stagger him completely. Though using all 6 method has 2 main disadvantages. The first one, you have to wait for we to be full. Also, you could use Control Z for more damage if you have a low DPS team. But though it has huge advantage, if you are playing with randoms, dead or players that doesn't know the mechanics, you will not fail. Believe me, it's a lot easier all 6. But of course, you will need a good leader. Hopefully after watching this video, all can leave. Now let's explain the normal mechanics for X30. Players need to take positions as shown in this video. As number 1 player should take the first orb, second player should take the second orb, etc. in the same order. Once you take the orb, you will start staggering the boss. If a player took the orb out of his order, we will wipe. Also, if the player takes so long to take his orb, you will not have enough stagger and we will wipe. And also try to put the high stagger player at the beginning so you can stagger the boss faster. Sadly, I couldn't record that in the Russian server because people doesn't want to do this mechanics. They want just to do all 6 because it's a lot easier for them. Now let's go to around X25. The boss will separate into 2 bosses again, but this time the red wolf will be the predator, not the blue one. So as you can see, as long as you have the buff, attack the red one and try to separate between the two wolves, because it will be a lot harder if you didn't separate between them. At X15, you will do the same exact mechanics again. I am doing it in this video as all 6. I already explained in the previous one. By the way, if you are a leader, you can take only one orb. It doesn't really matter, you will not die. And the rest of the party member need to stagger the boss during that. After the X15 mechanics though, you need to stand here to avoid the big AoE that the boss will do directly after the mechanics. So stand here and you will be fine. From X15 to X0, the boss can do one more mechanic. One of the party member will be feared and he needs to bang, so all other members will be gathering at him, and you need to stagger the boss during that. Successful stagger will be fine. If you fail to stagger, you will wipe. Also, you need to know that generally pushing the boss really fast will avoid most of the hard mechanics, especially the darkness one. Now let's talk about some normal attacks that can kill you one shot if this is your first time doing the raid. So firstly guys, if the boss has a green hand, he will do this green thing on the land. Just go outside it and you will be fine. Also, if the boss did this red things, you also need to go outside it because it hurts a lot. Believe me, I have a big shield, but normally it hurts a lot. Like this one, once he do it, just run away. All the party members need to run away. Also, if he did these bombs, you need to be careful underneath you because he can, you know, knock you down like this. And also it hurts a lot. Yeah, these bombs, be careful from them. Now let's go to these 3 dashes. He can do 2 or 3 dashes. And also, once he jump like this, stand near him because, you know, big AoE outside. Also, if he use this tornado, he will follow someone. Make sure to not stop moving or the tornado will hit you. He can do also the other tornado. The other tornado is a lot easier to dodge because he threw this shuriken on you. And especially guys, if you are a melee player, be careful from all the line that the wolf is doing, because it's really hard to notice and it's really hard to dodge as well. So do you see? He already hit me with like 2 lines or something. Also, after this one, try to be away from him because he will spawn another 5 lines. Yeah, be away from him because he will do 5 lines. Like, you see? And I'm not sure how to explain this, but lines are the most annoying thing in WoW. Not the bombs, not anything else. Lines are the most annoying thing, especially for melee player. If you are a sorceress, or if you are other ranged player, it doesn't really matter because lines are kinda will be away from you. Oh my god, I got hit by line. I got hit by another one. Now let's move to Valtan and start with the beginning of Valtan. Firstly guys, you need to, one player has corrosion bombs and the other 7 player need to use destruction bombs. The corrosion bombs need to use it even before Valtan hits the wall. The main idea here that the Valtan has 2 armors and you need to destroy these armors by hitting Valtan into the wall. Then after that directly you start using weak point skills or destruction grenades so you can actually break his armor. Like as you can see, we already break his armor once. And now we need to break his armor one more time. So we're gonna wait because he will go to the top. And once he go to the top guys, he will spawn these things underneath you. Make sure to move in circles away from other players so you don't actually die or something. Then directly after that go to the safe area. By the way, all the walls that Valtan destroyed also save areas. And after that directly you will go to here and wait for Valtan to charge one more time. Remember to use corrosion bombs first. Then now use destruction grenades or weak point skills. Or both. He will go to the sky again and now we need to do the same mechanics one more time. Try to move in circles unless other players came into your direction. In this case, you might need to change your direction to be in safe area. If something bad happened during that, you can stop watch so you don't die. You also should know, guys, that every time Valtan hits a wall, he will free 2 of these blue orbs. These blue orbs can protect you from the upcoming big AoE that will be happening at 130. Though we are not using this method, we are just using Control C for the dwarf to protect all the players, so to avoid anyone dies during that. Now let's talk about the main mechanics at X130. The timing is really important in using the Control C. The best method is to use it directly after Valtan is swinging his axe like this. And if any player failed to be inside this circle, simply he will take the blue orb, dodge the first one, and then the second one he will be fine. So at X110, Valtan will teleport to the middle and he will spawn 4 different pillars. And he will make a red target on one of the players. This target doesn't have to panic or anything, just stay between these 2 pillars and jump directly to the safe area after that. So yeah, you keep moving until you feel like the red area doesn't move anymore, then just jump. And at X85, Valtan will destroy half of the arena. He can destroy the left half or the right half, so I recommend to stand inside the middle, then to see where he actually going to destroy, then go to the other direction. And again, he will spawn 4 different pillars. You need to stand behind them, or otherwise you will be kicked like this guy. And also he will spawn again the red target. The red target need to go to the other area, the area that already got destroyed. Yeah, we are fine. Okay. Oh my god, I almost got hit by that. Then at X65, the counter mechanics, all the Valtan will teleport to the middle, and all the players need to stack together like this. Then we start moving. Then we need to focus because this counter is really hard to get, and it's really fast, by the way. Wait, counter. Yes. We got him. And this is the most important normal attack you should know. Every time Valtan swing his axe like this, you need to stop DPS or he will throw all of you guys outside the arena. And now let's go for some random mechanics that Valtan may do before X30. The first one is if he frees some people, you need to free them, use any fast skill or fire bombs. For this one, I think youth should go to the H. Maybe the easiest way to dodge it. Because it's really hard if you are inside the middle, or get a big shield, or you can use also stopwatch if you are, it's hard for you. For this one, guys, you need to stagger the boss, or otherwise he will wipe the entire team. So use any stagger skills. I don't think you need bombs, but just use stagger skills and you will be fine. Also for this one, guys, there is a pattern on the ground will be happening once Valtan slam the earth. Just try to focus on the pattern and be in the safe spot. And for this one, guys, simply you need to be near other players and while dodging these, because Valtan will land at one of the player's locations. So try to be all near each other so you can actually land. And for this one, guys, he will spawn these small orbs. You need to take them, because each orb you fail to take, it will increase the damage from Valtan by 20%. And of course, you want to avoid that. Like, try to take all the orbs. If you fail one orb, it doesn't really matter. But if you fail more than 2 or 3 orbs, I think you will get enough damage to kill most of the party members. And for this one, if the axe is not glowing, that means the safe spot is inside. And then just jump outside, like this. Remember, if the axe is not glowing. But if the axe is glowing, in this case, the safe spot is outside, not inside. So go outside. Like this. Then jump away from there. And now let's go to the most important mechanics. You need to land 3 counter. And by the way, last counter can wipe the entire team. And each player can only counter the boss 1 time. Each time you counter the boss, you will get silenced, so you will not be able to counter again. And in hard mode, the boss also spawns these orbs around him during the counter. Try to lure these orbs away from Valtan, so the people that counter Valtan can easily counter the boss. And now let's go to the grab mechanics. This one, by the way, can happen after X30, but be careful from it because it's really annoying and it can kill some player. And at X30, guys, Valtan will destroy the other part of the arena. And you need to go to all the way to the other area that is already got destroyed. Stand here, don't move. Yeah, be careful from the swing. And directly after that, stand behind the pillars. Again, be careful. And after that, he will target someone. This target need to be behind 2 pillars. He need to target 2 pillars at the same time. Then directly after that, jump. Then all the other players jump to the safe area. Then be careful from the grab or the swing. He can do either a swing or a grab. Depends on your luck. After that, you need to DPS until you reach X15. And directly guys at X15, the party leader need to use the dwarf one more time to protect all the players from the upcoming wave, because the upcoming wave is really hard to dodge. So the best option is using the dwarf to protect these players from it. So as you can see, I will try to be careful from all of these. Then I will go to the middle. Then if I don't have the dwarf, I need to be behind this pillar, then go to here. If I have the dwarf, it doesn't really matter because I will not die from any of these attacks. And now guys, I will leave the entire run for Valtan Ghost Phase, and I recommend to never go at the edge. Never be near the edge. Be always near Valtan. This is the best spot to be, near Valtan. And don't be behind him. Try to avoid being behind him. Just be near him, like from the side, not behind. And also every time you do this one, you need to stop DPS, okay? And he will spawn these ghosts around the map. You need to counter them. So that's why I said all the player need to get counter skill. Like you see this ghost, the player already counter him. Be careful. Yeah, be near him, but don't be behind him. I will counter this guy, okay? Okay, again, I will be near him like this. And I'm fine so far. The only reason that I go far away from Valtan if he do the spin or the grab. Like I think he will do the spin now, yeah. And don't go to the edge. Stay behind the spin and the edge. Don't go too far away to the edge because you might die from the ghosts that show up like this. Okay, oh my god, I got hit by that. Okay, stop DPS again. You need to stop DPS. Oh my god, only 4 players alive and 2 DPS, 2 support. Okay, we are fine so far. For this one, don't be behind him or you will die from these things, you know. Oh, he did the grab again. We are fine. As long as we are not at the edge and we are not near him during the grab. Again. Be at the side. Okay. We are fine so far. Oh my god, 3 player alive. But we have silian. We use silian for damage, of course. Oh my god, I countered this guy, but I almost jumped it inside the grab. Thanks god, somehow I got outside by using spacebar. Stop DBS one more time. Okay, we are about to kill him. Oh, the swing. As I said, stay between Valtan and the edge. Don't be at the edge, because you might die. Okay, for this one, don't be behind Valtan or in front of him. Only back classes that go behind Valtan, especially for this one, don't be behind Valtan because he will kick you outside the arena. Oh my god, I got hit by this one. Okay. We are so near from killing him. Okay, come on, just die. Thanks god, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's see the rewards from Valtan. This is, by the way, Valtan hard mode. Victory. Wow, 46%. Whoa. And these are the rewards, by the way, from Valtan hard mode.